Alright. That's muted. That's muted. Good, good, good. Alright. Excellent. I'm not going to get jump scared by anything that I shouldn't. Alright. Hey, friend yourself. How's your morning going?
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Come back there. Guess what? I officially started my leave. Ah, I'm in the library. It's not as creepy by day. It's been good, good. Took a long humid walk with Violet. Oh, fun. Fun. I can imagine how gross you felt when you got home.
How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day's only starting. It's fine.
Swap those around. Yeah, when you thought you had all of August, thought you might be going Monday? Nah.
How's our fugitive?
Nah.
Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
I figured I'd just take the Monday off, and then
Who else
the
would it be?
Friday,
Mr.
that's
Pierce,
the 1st of
are you
September.
alright?
So,
You look like you saw a ghost.
something I couldn't do. I normally couldn't do it,
I can't explain.
but I have like
Tell us.
10 weeks of
What
leave
happened?
saved up. So,
I met a Francis Sanders. You know him.
yeah, we're very lucky to have a
course,
full
he's a
team of
patient.
people at the moment for the first time in like 18 months.
Since
So,
Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
so I'm like, cool. I'm going to take advantage of that and
And that's what
take time
killed him.
off.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can
I mean,
explain.
it's working Monday. I mean, it was
Tell
Monday,
me
right? I
how
know.
Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
Yeah, take time off when you can.
Really?
Yeah,
She's
absolutely.
involved. How could she have murdered
So-
Mr. Sanders?
And like,
Francis
I get my
Sanders
long service
mentioned
leave.
Mrs. Hawkins just
I can
before
access that
dying.
next year.
It's no
So-
coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders.
There's not
is
really any
well-known
point to
author.
holding on to
I guess you can still pay a
10
visit
weeks
to
worth
his
of
wife,
annual leave.
Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You like me to keep it? Yeah. Yeah, it's...
He's right.
Um,
we can't ignore the
it's
truth.
real nice.
But it could drive her mad.
The spaces
Better
feel
madness,
slightly different to my old
ignorance.
one, so I'm still kind of getting
Very
used to
well.
those.
I'll go
So I'm
to
making
see
all the
Francis's
typos.
widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's
But yeah.
death
Yeah,
and Sarah
I'm liking it.
Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
But yeah, it's real nice. They had some other One Piece ones, and I'm like,
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
bought an ergo keyboard for work because I get pretty bad wrist pain. I feel like I sound like a toddler. That's fair. Is that like one of those ones that's like kind of split in half? Because ergonomic stuff always looks really annoying to use.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders? I'm a
Yeah,
private
okay,
detective.
cool.
We must talk
Like,
about your husband.
I used to work with somebody who had an ergonomic mouse, and it was
Can I come in?
really
You
ugly.
may.
Like, really
However,
ugly.
before we go any further, please know that my husband died
The
yesterday.
ergodex.
That
Ergodox
is
and an ergo
precisely
mouse, yeah.
what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating
Yes,
Francis'
it's
death.
ugly. I've been using it a while. Can I be
Why?
precise click even now?
Who harmed you?
Yeah.
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests
Yeah,
a
I know
link to
ergonomic
a
stuff
case
is
I'm
good,
working
but
on.
Well, since this business
just
has
also
got
ugly.
nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah
personal stuff is
Hawkins and her
traditional. I'm
paintings.
not using it 9 hours a day. Yeah, that's fair.
Please forgive my tone.
Yeah,
The
when you're
fact is
using
that
it a
I
lot,
have not been allowed
it's probably
to
good
see
to have
him
something that
since
won't,
he was
you know,
interned. You, on the other hand, a
cause like
perfect
chronic
stranger,
injury.
were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
I expected to find you more grief-stricken than this by the death of your husband.
I do not like the tone of your allusion, sir. I had long months to weep every tear in my body, and to accept, if not my fate, at least that of my husband. And so I'm sorry to disappoint you if you're expecting more hysteria and grieving widow in my voice. Rest assured, however, my anger is real. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
I don't know what the right answers are.
So ask Fuller, he's the eminent doctor. But I would caution you, you'll find his treatments more terrifying than the illnesses he sets out to cure.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive me. He
Oh
sends
no.
his secretary to tell
Got a
me that I
notification
cannot
saying that's going to
see
affect my
Francis.
destiny.
Me. His own widow. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a way. But I only wanted what was best for him.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins'
Sometimes dialogue-based
visit?
games are scarier than hard boss
Shambler,
fights.
to
Yeah,
use his
especially when you
precise
can't,
terms.
like,
Well, you can imagine that's
create
all
the
he
save
talked about.
files.
It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long. Did she really care for him after all?
Dear Madame, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. Extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Photograph of Sarah Hawkins next to Sanders. They must be close.
Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close.
It's not nice.
Friends,
No,
even?
it's not.
A house of artists.
I can't get through there.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? The Shambler. I need to see it.
Glasses keep fogging up and taking a really, really long time to unfog. A medicine book. Yes. Glasses are so inconvenient, but not having this pretty inconvenient as well. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, my eyes are terrible. So.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything.
I'm at minus
I never
5.5
had the
and
courage.
minus 6, so mine are pretty bad. I don't even know what mine are.
He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids. Each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
You know, because I have to make sure I put in the right context. Yeah, that's fair.
I could use one of those. A strange Amerindian pendant. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. Never heard Amerindian. Yeah, I haven't either. I wonder if it's something that's... Oh, no, right. Yeah, as in short for like American Indian. I was like, oh, maybe it's something that's made up. Must be an older term, maybe. Should I read the book? I probably should read the book, right? Do you think I'll die if I read the book? Okay, that's gonna affect my destiny. It's a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe they exist. The fact that they ask, that's scary. It's really scary.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I think a character would, honestly. Right, like...
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Nice story. Bad lie. Learn how to dupe, Detective. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network, and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
I don't know what that guy is, but I love him. I want that, right? Like, he's kind of cute. That said, this place is real creepy.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Let's go. How's it going? Like, absolutely my taste, 1000%. Right? Like, imagine just having him, you know, inside the front door to welcome people. Oh, I can hide in here. I don't like that. Why do I need to be able to hide in here? Nogle approves.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
You like this stage? Oh, that just kind of worries me. We'll find all the hiding spots now. Yeah. If this means I'm gonna have to run from something.
The public entrance to the gallery.
Oh, I don't like that. Why is it screaming? Oh, it was oil. There's another hiding spot there.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
I like that he just doesn't seem to care that for some reason all of these tablets have got glowing letters, glowing writing on them. A lot of things people just accept. I don't know, I feel like if I saw a rock with like glowing writing on it, I'd be like, you know, why is that glowing?
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Far from possessing the talents of Sarah Hawkins, Sanders drew a dagger with a tortured form down to the smallest detail. The guard carries a strange esoteric symbol, a recurring feature of his correspondence with Sarah. Aliens. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, why does it look like that? Your friend? At least it doesn't have eyes, so it can't see me.
What the hell was that?
Where is it? Jesus Christ. Scared the crap out of me. Okay, at least I know where it is now.
What the hell was that?
Where was the closet? Where was the closet? Oh god, where was the closet? There. It also knows where I am? How? You really should remember where it's at. It's so dark. I know. It sounds so close. Get in the closet! Get in the closet! Maybe she just lived in the closet now. Well, you start to panic, and I don't know if maybe I should fight it with what? I haven't put any points into strength. I don't know, you start to panic if you get in the closet for too long, and so I don't
What the hell
I
was
don't know if that will work. Came from that way last time. I'm just gonna be ready to jump in the closet, I guess. Just like that. Then I can open the closet and slam it in the face, right? No! Get back in the closet, oh god. You don't play these games so you don't have good advice. I assume I just have to keep hiding from it? Oh, now it's just hanging around. God, this guy's about to pass out.
I can't even touch it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I do not know what it wants me to do. Possibly the main door?
What the hell was that?
Oh, a thing with a dagger? Okay. Run. What button is run? No, I appreciate you actually telling me what I need to do because I would have just kept doing the same thing over and over again. I don't know where it is. I assume it's this dagger that I want?
Damn. Did it? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Okay. We try to sneak up on it? Nope. Well, we found the dagger I need at least. So that's a start. We are slowly getting there.
What the hell was that?
Or is that maybe not the dagger that I want? Do I want one of the other daggers? Like,
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
that's what I'm thinking. I think it's got to be a specific dagger. I just need to find the dagger, I think. So I guess I just go around trying different daggers until I don't die.
What the hell was that?
So there's another spoiler if you need it. Okay, give me a couple more attempts. Because it was kind of a weird looking dagger. I don't think it was any of those. Oh no, you don't. You struggled figuring it out too? God, it'd be helpful if old mate just fucked right off. Okay, I don't think it's any of the ones in this room though. Which means it's probably one of the ones in the other room. I don't know where the fuck it is. But it went that way. Fucker! Okay, we're gonna get this, and then I'm gonna cut all of these attempts from the VOD when I post it on YouTube, so it looks like I got it first time.
What the hell was that?
It's over there. That one.
Down. This dagger looks different.
Okay, was that the right dagger? I feel like that one had to be the right dagger because there was a comment. So now I just have to work out what to do with it.
What the hell was that?
Sometimes I watch guides on YouTube and there's the whole thing of them figuring it out. They're just showing me what to do. Exactly. But I just want to seem smart.
Down. This dagger looks different.
Maybe I need to, like, grab the dagger and hide? Sneak up, like, jump out behind it?
What the hell was that?
I wondered if light would maybe help, but it didn't seem to. Oh god, it's not chasing me, thank god.
Yeah. This dagger looks different.
Yeah, I really don't know.
What the hell was
I don't know what else I would... Oh, do I need to cut the painting, maybe? That's maybe the only thing I can think of. Let's take Let's take the dagger and cut the painting. Try that? Let's try that.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
No, stand up. Got it, first try. She did it, I did it on my first try.
What's the matter with you? You sure
See?
you won't be
I
needing
got an
that
achievement
hand?
since I only used one
You're
dagger.
losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
I love her.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
I've been going through and making my own like alerts and stuff for Twitch, and I cannot stop laughing at how funny I am, or how funny the things that I find funny are, I guess. But like,
Where is the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
I wish I had the money to have a creepy old bookshop like this. It's the dream, you know. It would be amazing. It would be so amazing. That was an ominous noise.
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Jesus Christ, that figure startled me.
No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't
How does he know
intentional.
tall from a footprint?
Was
I
he hurt
assume,
then?
you know, he's going off kind of bigger foot size means taller person. But that's not a good indicator.
What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If someone finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, my preference for organised chaos, I must admit, that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance, a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you'll be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor suffer from your actions.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion, hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose it is to push back the forces of the Great Old Ones, were engraved at its centre. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanour, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions.
I swear to God, if I hear the word Arkham one more time.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Okay, so it seems like those are the clues there. Alright. Just double check. Okay. So. We want clues. Okay. Life and study combined in the Greek world.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Hermes Trismegistus. That's probably a Greek guy, right? That's got a 2 on it.
Arkham Editions.
Nostradamus.
Never heard of him.
He was probably Greek.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Frisian.
Arkham Editions? Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions? Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
I have no idea. I'm not smart enough for this. Are they trying to summon a demon into the safe? I don't think so. Ah.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Man, here I was looking for books. Like a chump. Pfft. I assume I'm missing one though. Because I got 2 and 3, so I assume there's a 1. I suppose I'm gonna have to read the book. I read the other book.
Book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
This collection catalogues and classifies creatures that I had never heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures capable of travelling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as a reference work on the bestiary of the myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorial illustrations. That's what they want you to believe. Maybe. Can you shed any light on this situation, sir? Guess not.
Kind of chalice.
Okay, that's bound to come in handy at some point. Yeah, I'm missing the first one.
Things are not looking good.
Okay, that also has to come in handy. Okay, maybe if we just listen to the 2, we can brute force our way through.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed.
Oh, I do have the first
I
one.
finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay, so that one's probably easy. That's the number of white ones left on the board.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it.
The chalice of knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5.
I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 5, 3, 9. Unless.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking. What did Drake say about this collection?
Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else. This game is just an escape room. Yeah, kinda. Five, 3, 9. I'm so good. I feel like after everything that has gone on, I would be way too worried to open this book alone. I find figuring out puzzles is way more satisfying than beating a boss. I don't know why. Yeah, I guess it's because generally with beating a boss, you're just kind of brute forcing your way through it. Whereas when you figure out a puzzle, you're like, yes, I'm intelligent. Puzzles are probably harder to do. Yeah. Although, when you get a good puzzle game, it's really good. Balancing it is so hard. It's not frustrating for the majority of players. Yeah.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. 30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia, erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums, necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. Severe malnutrition, swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be
Turn it into
happening?
an octopus.
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
He is turning into an octopus.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction.
Yeah, he's
on
not
his
a
fingers.
very
His
trustworthy.
falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm
Man in need
curious.
of an aquarium. Yeah.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps.
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor.
Can never
It's
trust
your
a guy
innocent
with the
worries for this man that have you
bald head
overreacting.
with that kind of beard
For
and
this
glasses
man
combination.
And the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world
Just
isn't
screams
ready yet.
untrustworthy.
It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing
Right,
with.
take off your sunglasses. Not only are we inside, but it looks like it's night.
What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the
Disappoint
missing
me
medical
of being on.
files.
Yeah.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Oh, there she is. I'm like, where did she go?
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Poor Elizabeth.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island. Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Oh, it is daylight outside.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric ring in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs.
Mrs. Sanders? She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. His binds left bloody wounds. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
I thought we trusted each other.
Really, Marie? Can you swear to me that you're not intending something reckless?
It's because I respect you that I won't lie to you.
Is there something I should know?
You better tell me about your symptoms.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake, every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Dr. Colden. Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Okay, that's where I want to go. But I want to keep exploring first.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Yeah.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden. Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while. And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Oh, they're bitches.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She
All
came
the
in with a
women
kidney
catty or
problem, but we
sassy, I
haven't
think.
heard
Yeah.
anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Looks like advertising as fuck. Okay. Okay, we're back here now.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
I figured this had happened.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
All right. There was a key in this desk.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. I know what it is. An old
Oh, it's probably through this door.
I didn't make this up.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Oh, there we go. It's like the one door I didn't check.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool. I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
I feel like a monster.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Okay.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something.
Oh.
Patient files. I was right.
That was easy.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos.
Why is there a shoe in there?
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
First, I presumed that her blood was the key.
This finger belonged to a woman.
Why
Why
keep your shoes? Not a singular one. No.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came. Irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him.
Why is Ethan on medication? Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
There we go. No, they'll never know. Oh, this is creepy. Oh!
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Literally screamed. It was kind of terrifying. I was not expecting him to be there at all.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Time to be an octopus. Okay, I'd be okay with being an octopus if I'm being
filthy
honest.
thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect.
Hope
Let's
that
meet
choice
later at the
affected my
Hawkins
destiny.
mansion.
Hopefully in a
Now
good way.
go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Maybe you can get ice cream at dinner now. I'm sure good things can happen, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen at all.
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
Alright. I wondered where volume 1 was.
An old diary. Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her. No! No! My God! What is happening to me?
Oh.
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
Is this just gonna keep looping me?
What happened? Something has changed, but what? I've seen this symbol.
Yeah, it's the same symbol. I don't like whatever that noise is. God, this is really fucking creepy and I hate it.
Destiny, it has trapped you.
if something pops out at me, I'm gonna shit myself so fucking hard. Definitely creepy. Yeah, I don't like this. There's nothing worse than a fucking hospital. As an American, can confirm. Oh, yeah. I suppose that's true, isn't it? Oh, no, you can fuck right off. I get mad about people not having babies, but babies will cost you thousands and just birthing them. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, how's it going? I'm possibly gonna shit myself, so... Oh, right, I have to go in there. The symbol was on the ground. Buffy is excited, unaware to see you tomorrow. I imagine she is extremely unaware. Please don't be here, please don't be here. I swear to God, if it's here, I'm gonna scream.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Okay. So now we come and unlock this one. She's definitely aware something is up. House mostly empty. Cat sitting by door. Cat carry sitting by door, but she's pretty dumb, so... Yeah, but at least she's pretty. Like, she's got that going for her. Okay, so which way am I gonna have to go? I'm probably gonna have to go in there, aren't I? Oh, no, in here. of course it's going to make me go the whole way around. I'm excited to have her. Brenda not so much, but I am. Yeah. I knew that it'd take me the whole way through. Oh, there's a wall there. Where am I going? Here. Oh my god. I was waiting for that to happen.
It looks like things are back to normal.
The reactions get me more than the jump. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm so sorry if you were wearing headphones and I screamed into them. To be fair, watching versus playing feels different. It does. And I was like, I'm just gonna run. I think that's been like the first actual scare of the game to get me. Oh, I don't have a lantern. Oh, why are they singing? What do you think? Left or right? Do we think it matters? Do you think it's just gonna loop me?
What's going on? It never ends. That's me. Oh God! I gotta get out. I got.
Oh no, that's horrible. That's almost the worst thing I can think of. Just run and look around.
I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
I love to see statistics on people choosing left or right in a video game and see if there's a trend with certain nationalities, cultures. That would be really interesting.
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now. No, it can't be.
No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
Don't like that? I don't like that at all. Love that computer design, they influential movement with lighting and
I
other
said,
things.
what did
Yes.
you do to her?
You shouldn't
When they
be
do it
sorry
well,
for
it's
your friend. You should envy her.
so good.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
Have I had a gun this whole time?
Golden?
I would have felt much better walking around the hospital if I'd had a gun the whole time. I'm the silly who completely ignores what they tell me to do, though. Yeah, that's fair. You know, gotta take the long way to explore. Gotta find the secrets, yeah. Couldn't possibly have been the correct solution. I guess I just leave? God, in the, like, distance my washing machine made a noise. That was terrible. I just love climbing. I do it constantly in Borderlands games. Should have seen how excited I was when I encountered actual climbing mechanics in Borderlands 3. Climbing is one of those mechanics that's either good or bad, though. Like, it's either fun or, like, the most tedious, annoying thing ever. It's just basic parkour in Borderlands 3. We're trying to glitch up to the highest point possible. Yeah, that's fair. That's fun.
What did they do to you? Can you speak?
I have no idea if I'm gonna get the good ending or the bad ending for this game, but...
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no. No.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's is of the oldest green. Violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
I kind of want to do that one because I don't know what it means, but I feel like that's probably going to lead to a bad ending.
I have seen the same color.
Yep.
It was not as vivid as you
Yeah,
said.
I got the "this will affect your destiny" notification.
Discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us. It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
I feel like the madness ending is probably best anyway. Possibly. Like...
The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
Do I have my gun?
What the?
Oh no.
This way. Come out of your hiding far. Just you wait.
I don't know how I wasn't supposed to be seen by them. Okay.
It was in your studio.
What?
Like, who comes out of this and just goes back to everything in their
That's
own
where
life?
you saw me.
That's true.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
Oh, I do have a lantern now. Okay. Ooh. Is there anything? Gotta see some of the PTSD at least. Character already had it, so no harm, no foul. That's true. Like...
What the?
Oh no.
What are you doing here? This way.
Oh, okay, this is the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, I know where I am. No, I don't. Got away first try.
Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it. I'd be better off finding a tool. Perfect. That should do it. Let's move.
Where the hell do you think you're going, woman?
I'm your puppet no more, you bastard!
You're my wife. My wife. You owe me obedience.
Find balance between tell the player the exact solution and tell them nothing and maybe they never find it. Yeah.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife. Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you?
Dude's a serious misogynist.
No! Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck? All you did for her safety was throwing her in this rat hole. I hid her well enough. You let Fuller play with her. Stop.
Spent some time
I did everything I
with his
could
wife.
to protect her.
He's getting cocked.
But her identity, her power, is what threatens
Considering
her.
he's talking about owning her, I think he deserves to get cocked.
What? Sarah has seen things.
I could love her
has
better.
made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am? It was her magic. The bookstore. How do you know that? It does not matter. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her. Then we get rid of its members. You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her. Don't! No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Where the fuck did that axe come from? And why is it taking till now to find it?
knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything. My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine.
Classic controlling gaslighting man? Yeah. And they should learn to literally gaslight him. I think I got a handbook. Yeah. They all know what to say, don't they?
It's over.
Given to them at the onset of puberty. Creepy. That's right, you missed the hospital. God, I want a library like this. Just the absolute dream. I read too many Reddit posts of I'm a 21 female and my boyfriend is a 31 male who won't let me hang out with my sister. What should I do? Yeah. That'll do.
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like
yeah.
you.
And then like
Algernon, I need to talk
the
to
thing
Mr.
with all of
Pierce.
those Reddit posts
Very
that are
well,
like
Sarah. I will be in Charles
you know,
Hawkins'
women
office.
are like, am I the asshole for forgetting to cook dinner one time? When I, you know, work full time and then, you know, look after the kids. And then, you know, the toxic men are like, how do I make my wife, like, cook dinner even though, like, you know, she looks after the kids full time and works full time, but
You seem
I bring home more money, so therefore I am more
When
important.
I woke up this morning, my mind was
My
sharper.
42 male wife, 22 female,
I can still
cries
hear the
herself to
voice
sleep and it
calling
keeps me awake. How do I get her
It
to
is so
stop? Yeah.
strong, so ancient, enticing.
Yeah, whenever I'm feeling
Dangerous.
happy, I go and read
I
like
may never be able to
the Am I
escape
the
this
Asshole
way,
Reddit,
but for now, I can keep it
just
at
to, you know, remind
I know
myself
what
that
I
I
owe you,
shouldn't be happy.
bay. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
You've been friends for a long time, hiding each other's secrets.
I trust him.
What are you planning to do?
I must find it.
No,
And
the
kill
asshole
it.
was
I am
always
the
very
only one who
clearly
can
one or
end
the
its
other.
slaughter.
Yeah, I like to form a judgment after reading the title,
come with
and
me
then
to
see if
Boston.
that judgment still
I owe you
is the
no
same after
obedience.
reading the story.
This
It's a
isn't
really
about
fun
what
game to
you
play.
want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your
The actual
actions.
a-holes get super defensive,
I
like they
am
didn't
willing
ask for
to
opinion.
atone
Yeah.
for my sins.
No, you're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know
Yeah,
what
there've
I
been
have
some
done.
really depressing ones
I
on
will
that
not rest until the creature is sent back
subreddit,
to its dimension.
or I think over the past like couple of weeks. I did that one before. I should probably do it again. Yeah,
even
that
knowing
affected my
mistakes.
destiny.
Yes, thank you.
So I'm probably gonna get the bad ending.
I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
But
That's
how do I make the
ridiculous.
mother of my
Listen,
child take care of her child
Algernon
post
knows
makes
of
me
a
so
way to
happy,
protect me.
because
Help him find what he
she
seeks,
didn't
and
want
we
it,
may all survive this
and he thought he
battle.
could baby trap her, but she's
Alright.
living his best life. But it's
I'll help you.
Yes. Bad for child. I mean, at least a child in that situation doesn't have to put up with a mother who, like, actively appears to hate him. Like, where is he? I kind of assumed he'd be looking at the books. Oh, there. Oh, no.
How are you, Bradley?
Ah, it's you, Pierce.
My first
I'm just
friend.
worried about Marie. I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened, but I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
I love this man. I feel like at this point I'm just going like full whatever this one is, right? I was probably on track to get the decent ending and I'm just fucking it
Have
up.
no fear, Bradley. Dr. Fuller will not escape the clutches of destiny for long. Sooner or later, he will be judged for what he has done.
Oh, okay, that's not
Just
a
need
destiny affecting decision.
What are you talking about? What's this story of destiny? No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to wait for some mystical
Why
intervention.
not? Well, that's
I'll
my
take
theory
care
at this
of it
point.
myself.
We must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're,
Picks up
the
safe like
voice
the
of
destiny's
reason,
changed.
Pierce. As always.
Poor guy. Hey, the stairs have been cleared off. Just trolling you with those prompts. It feels a bit that way. It's... This is so much less creepy in the daytime.
Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth? What kind of ritual was she preparing? Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here?
Why would you do that? Oh god, no, is this gonna start hunting me again?
Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. How did she survive her encounter with the Shambler? Knowing Mrs. Hawkins, I bet she was willing to fight. Charles Hawkins was ready to do anything to protect his wife.
This mansion is quite nice in the daytime.
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins. That imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process. Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
Feels fucking rude.
This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift. A connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from.
The amount of condescension in this game is real. I know everyone is just
The dagger with a strange sign.
so
Was
fucking
it you
rude.
who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger. But I doubt he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you called the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
It must never come back. A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does
Good.
happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your baubles.
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your cult.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief, Charles, has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again. Ah, it's you again.
What is the true nature of the Necronomicon?
Oh.
I see
That one
you
affected
are
my
interested
destiny.
in my precious book. It is the definitive book of knowledge of the occult, Mr. Pierce, written by Abdul al-Hazred. It is the answer to many a question.
That is why it's so highly valued.
Yes, and even though it is a copy, given to me as a gift by Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University, the work remains very powerful.
I understand better why you keep it in a safe. That's all I wanted to know.
All in good time.
Anyway, that's the bust that in Sarah's room. Sketch must guide me to the artifact. Oh, I know what that is. Off to bed. See you tomorrow. Have a good stream, everyone. Yeah, see you tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out.
This is the amulet that Drake was looking for.
It's you again.
I think I've found what we're looking for.
Let me see that. Yes, that's it. It's perfect.
We are saved. I must tell Mrs. Hawkins. Yes, do that.
I have to admit I don't trust him.
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand. I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
This story is going to end badly.
Yes. Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Bradley, you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
I've been hearing about you a lot lately. You seem to enjoy causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge. You know, us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.
I've watched American cop dramas. I know they didn't read me my rights. I know this arrest is unlawful. This is like the most dramatic cutscene ever.
You know, I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Pierce.
All good, I hope.
It appears that you've been involved in a variety of misdemeanors since your arrival on Darkwater. Entering private property, twice. Aggression, insulting behavior, and to top it all, arson.
Listen, in my line of business, we are obliged to overstep certain limits.
We're not just talking about illegal surveillance. You were being accused of serious crimes.
There's nothing serious in what you've said. And you've got no proof that I started the fire.
Don't you worry. I'll find some.
You're going to waste time and effort on me, while terrible things are happening on this island.
Yeah? So what's going on that I don't know about?
You'd be better off taking an interest in Dr. Fuller. The experiments he carries out on his patients are as inhuman as they are illegal. And when Dr. Colden wanted to put a stop to it, she too went under the knife.
What are you talking about? Nobody's reported any wrongdoings. Dr. Fuller is a man who is as much respected and admired on the island as he is in his profession. It seems like you've got a grievance against him. Is that why you set fire to his institute?
I'm admitting nothing at all.
Come on, I'll show you to your new residence. I'll be back later to ask you some questions. I hope that you'll make the right choice and confess to everything. It would be as unpleasant for you as it would be for me if I had to adopt more advanced questioning.
I have no doubt about that.
Good night, Mr. Pierce.
Mr. Pierce, the Truth Seeker. We meet at last.
Who's there?
I am the one men name Leviathan. Not because of the scale of my terrestrial form, but as a reminder of the immensity of my knowledge, which I came to share with you, human. Do not struggle. You will not be able to speak or escape my influence. Excellent. Your mind has begun to expand.
Shit, that affected my destiny.
Your dreams have been gently shepherded by the being they call the Oracle. But it is your curiosity and your fate that have led you up to this moment. You are here to accept the knowledge and follow the path that leads to your freedom. This is an offer that the likes of you, particularly those with such rare characteristics, cannot refuse. The more you bend your human spirit to make it able to receive the truth, the closer you will come to embrace his power. Where is the Oracle, Truth Seeker? Would you like to see her? Where is the Oracle? Is she not the very object of your quest? I'll let you see for yourself. But do not forget, your fate has already been written.
Ominous.
Our paths shall cross again, Truth Seeker.
You know the risks, Sarah. If you happen to use your powers again, you may lose more than your life.
It is not about me, but innocent lives. I hope that your sources are reliable.
The bootleggers have the painting. If the dimensional shambler is to appear, he will do it here. The shambler! I knew it!
No! Not again! Algernon, come back!
Is Algernon and the Shambler. Back.
Find Drake, find an exit, every man for himself.
Or me.
No! What are you... No! Open! Open! Open up! Open this door! It's here.
The beast is within our reach.
Are you sure you want to do it?
Let's go.
Quickly, come with me!
I'll never forgive myself for this painting. How do we kill it?
The Shambler can open breaches between dimensions. He uses glyphs as anchors to stay in our world.
Then I must destroy these glyphs.
Exactly.
How can I find them?
I will make the glyphs visible so you can revoke them. By doing so, this zone will be protected by a barrier.
Perfect. Stay inside the shield.
I'll create the protective barrier. Get back inside it as soon as you sense the slightest danger. The first glyph must have appeared somewhere on the floor.
Oh, this is not going to be fun.
How many are there?
Find that symbol, Sarah. It should react to the light if you use your lamp.
Oh, I'm really out of lamp oil.
The first glyph must have appeared somewhere on the floor. Find that symbol, Sarah. It should react to the light if you use your lamp.
Oh, up there. It's not really the floor, is it?
The glyph. I can't move it. Is it acting against me?
The ritual is working. Don't worry, it's just until I ward it off. Oh no. The Wanderer is back. The glyph is releasing.
Oh.
The second symbol has been revealed. You know what you have to do, Sarah. The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
That wasn't working, was it? How do I get in there? Oh.
The symbol must be here somewhere.
Yes, yes, I know.
That is what I'm doing.
Thank you. You tell him.
is it?
No, 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 no. Fuck, fuck.
I have the impression the Shambler is trying to anticipate our actions.
Let's get the fucking shit out of me.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on. He's getting stronger and more aggressive. If he catches up with you, try blinding him.
Got caught on a rock. Is it gonna make me do all of them again? Yes. Okay.
The second symbol has been revealed.
Oh no.
You know what you have to do, Sarah.
Where is it?
Just went to the restroom and came back to the ground. Didn't say it.
I
Yeah.
have the impression the Shambler is trying to anticipate our actions. The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on. He's getting stronger and more aggressive. If he catches up with you, try blinding him.
Get off the rock.
The second symbol has been revealed. You know what you have to do, Sarah.
Where is it?
You startled me, my friend. I have the impression the Shambler is trying to anticipate our actions.
I think I can go around the other way.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on. He's getting stronger and more aggressive. If he catches up with you, try blinding him.
Oh. Okay.
Now is when matters get complicated. I must breach the barrier to ward off the creature. You have to lure it in front of me, Sarah. Do you understand? Once it goes after you, I need you to guide it towards me. He's getting stronger and more aggressive. If he catches up with you, try blinding him. We're almost there, Sarah. Only one glyph left to find.
Oh no. Release me now. Algernon!
Quickly, bring him to... Now is when matters get complicated. Quickly, bring...
Didn't even give me a chance to move.
done, Sarah. It's time we were done with this painting. Let's go, Sarah. It's over.
Do you hear something? I can hear him. He calls me.
Sarah! No!
Algernon. It's too late.
You must resist! Please, don't!
Sarah Hawkins. Why did she do it? Damn it.
Did our guest enjoy our hospitality?
Let me out of here.
I'm warning you, Pierce. I want a short and clear-cut confession. Do you admit your guilt in the case brought before you?
You don't have any idea what's happening on this damn island.
Chief West, we got a problem.
Damn it, not now. What is it this time?
Captain Fitzroy, Chief. Some guys have ransacked Roy's bar. They went berserk, attacked the patrons, smashed the place up. It's chaos.
This is only the beginning. Let me out.
Let's go take a look. Tell Sullivan and Marshall to keep this one nice and warm till I get back.
Are you stupid? Don't you understand? Those goddamn idiots.
Truth Seeker. I find you again. As promised, I come back to reiterate the offer of truth. As your mind expands and finally understands the true nature of the world, your perceptions change. Are you ready to see your world and the ones that live in it as they truly are? Come, Truth Seeker. Follow the
How can that affect my destiny? I didn't know what any of them said.
Fighters, survivors. I never would have thought you so naive. It's all your fault. You could have stopped this whole thing. Your army buddies, the villagers, me. We're all in danger, as long as you're alive.
exist.
Who are you, truth seeker? I may see you in my dreams. I still can't decide if you will be my doom or my liberation. This fate, it may have been written for both of us, but I will fight for what is right.
Dom, what happened?
Come, you'll want to hear what these two Egypts have to say.
This better be interesting.
Seems like someone decided to grant you your deepest wish.
A mutiny?
Worse. They killed Chief West.
What?
And left his body in one of our warehouses.
You're kidding.
They're all yours.
Which one of you is dumb enough to kill a cop and throw him on my doorstep?
We don't know nothing.
The dead body in my warehouse disagrees.
We swear, miss, it's not us.
I don't have time for this. Spill it.
We've got nothing to do with it.
I want to know everything about the corpse over there, or I swear you will meet the same end.
If we speak to you, we're dead. If we don't speak to you, we're dead. What? No! Listen, miss, we didn't see what happened, but we heard. Noises and talkings, like. We've been betrayed.
By whom?
Go, look at the body. You'll find out for yourself.
Interesting. Let's go, Dom. Where is this workshop?
I'll go with you. You must be talking about the old boat repair workshop.
Yeah, they've done nothing wrong.
Apart from killing a cop on our turf.
That's hooey.
How do you know they killed him?
Do you want me to settle it with some lead?
Scurvy dog, always threatening us.
Quieten these lunkheads down before I shiv the lot of them.
I'll take care of them. A bunch of liquor sponges aren't going to lay down the law around here.
I'll take a look at this workshop. Join me when you're finished.
There, we want. We're in chapter 11. Maybe I'll call it for the night and finish it tomorrow. And that'll mean I can finish up before the Resident Evil streams. see. I'm just gonna call it, I think. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I might try and finish this tomorrow. And then it'll be time for Resident Evil. Alright. Thanks. Bye. Have a good night. Yes, you too. Yeah, I think we're nearly done, so apparently there's like 14 chapters of the game, and I think we're at chapter 11, so we should be able to, I think, finish it maybe tomorrow night, or tomorrow, or Monday, I don't know yet. And then Resident Evil, which will be exciting. Alright. See ya.